Hi, and welcome to my naked brutality run with 500 threat and all passions no skill, featuring Randy Random as Orc Storyteller. I'm Icon, and yeah, today we're facing a big ol' nasty cold snap, and I'm trying to survive out of here without dying too quickly. Overall, things are not looking too bad. We fought off our first raid, and feeling a lot more confident than before, yet still I have the feeling that we're not in the clear at all. There's still Roger lying around to, well, he's lying around, and let's feed the poor guy. And he's curing his goat juice addiction withdrawal at my place and the paralytic abasia. Hopefully everything will go fine. Also, we're facing a cold snap without any fitting clothes, which makes things a little bit nastier. But overall, I'm quite happy to see that I've achieved my first goal of hitting episode 5, so yay, that's at least something. I wasn't sure if I would make it, but we are here and still alive. Most importantly, I want to bring up the dusters here. So, well, Galvin, I'll let her relax a bit, but not much more than that. Okay. I don't want her to cook anymore. I got all the food I need, and Garen is so quickly in hypothermia these days that I'll rather tailor some new dusters and stuff like that and make sure that we're fighting off the cold quickly enough. There's one good thing about my resources here. I think we're only making one duster, and I'm going to eliminate this because I just realized I'm having enough materials for 2 toques. So that will help a lot too. I don't have any sheep wool left for, or alpaca wool left for another duster, but I'm pretty sure that this will help a ton. So, there we go. Galvin is a little bit better insulated if I remember correctly, but not that much. Alright. So minus 9 degree, minus 20 degree. So I'll just have to wait until the alpaca are back on track. Okay, so let's install some other neat and nice things here. And that's a cooler for this. Of course, the cooler is now not exactly what I'll need next, but I'm fine with it. Alright, and I'll send Galvin for some more shooting training. Cargo pods. So, Randy sent me drugs and a wooden club. Well, okay. That wooden club is there since a longer time. Okay, next step, I want to have a electric smelter here, because I feel like that's another thing I really need. And then let's see. I mean, at some point, I should be able to research a bit. But, like I said, at some point. Let's go for a hunt. Garen is brawler. That's, or no, he's actually not a brawler. Okay. So then I'm able to get myself a short bow, and we're going to hunt together then. Oh, dang. Because overall, there's nothing wrong with both of them being able to use their weapons well, you know. Carl lost the skill to attack. And Carl... Okay. So the hypothermia is not threatening at all anymore. The new clothing is very, very helpful, of course. Had to be like that. Okay. So standard kiting procedure. Garen is twacking that thing furthermore, and Galvin's just kiting. There we go. I mean, one good thing about this, Galvin already trained her shooting a bit today, so it's an opportunity for Garen to become better with this bow. But I'm not exactly happy with the outcome here. Come on, Garen, you can do it. You're not that bad with ranged weapons. Come on, I believe in you. Alright, is this thing actually dying at some point? Ah, good stuff. So Galvin is now allowed to proceed. That's good. Okay, 2 Muffalos will get me somewhere. Let's have some food and haul them back home. Alright. There we go. And there we go too. Bang. That's a good haul. That's a really, really good haul. This will get me somewhere. Also, I'm going to have another chance to craft myself a duster out of that. Pretty sure that this will be enough blue fur to make sure. Yeah, it is. Awesome. Alright. Cold snap is over, so I'm going to toggle off the automatic fuel. And for now, I'll keep it that. I'll stay with just 2 campfires. Because I don't have the intention right now to go for heaters. I mean, heaters are cool and everything. Okay. They're not cool, they're warm. But what I'm trying to say is they're going to be very, very useful later on when I'm having more resources. But right now, I don't feel like it's going to be worth it. My good old warg killed a Muffalo up there. Good boy. Ah, good girl, I mean. So, okay, recreation's going well. I don't mind chopping out all that mountain here. And let's make sure I'll have a bird skin duster. Dang, that was not my intention. Whatever. Looks like I'm having a lot of material available. It's not a bad thing. Certainly not a bad thing. Alright, Galvin's crafting skills are getting better and better. Garen might be not the best miner, but industrious people are always awesome to have them as miners in general. Starvation. Oh man, can somebody please feed poor old Roger? I mean, if Roger would not be my colony member here, but a guest or something like that, they'd even let him die. Man, both of them have wardening on a really high job. Ah, I see. I gotta put it to doctoring. That's why it's not working. I keep forgetting. Feeding your own people is doctoring. Feeding guests is wardening. It's a little bit anti-intuitive if you ask me, but I don't mind. Alright. Pretty sure I'm overstretching Galvin's crafting XP here a little bit. Or? Not really. Nice. Okay, good. That's at least something. Alright. Minus 15 degree, minus 20 degree. How bad was that, duster? Oh, well, not that bad, but, yeah. It's just, bird skin dusters, or bird skin in general, is a really lackluster material to begin with. It's one of the worst, basically. Alright. I want to bring up another wind turbine here, because I feel like we might be better off with 2 power sources in the long run. And I seem to have the necessary resources right now. Well, I'm a little bit low on components, so let's check where I'm going to find a few more. How about here? Come on, Mr. Garen, go for this. Low on medicine, so... Oh, okay, here. I seem to be very low on wood too. But I only seem to. Because if I take a closer look on it, I do have a lot of wood available, so... It's just lying around here. Alright, there we go. Galvin's shooting hits level 8 at this point. Very good. Okay, let's continue with those traps. They're real lifesavers. Okay. So, what up with that cooking amount? We don't need that much food, honestly. Okay. And the power conduits, of course, because without power conduits, I'm not going to be able to use the second wind turbine at all. I'm putting up a lamp into the freezer too, because this makes the work efficiency rise higher due to the light. Okay, so next big steps are going to be flooring, because flooring is a very, very important thing to keep up the mood of your peeps. Also, I want to have more traps. Did you think I had enough traps? No, I didn't think so either. Okay, so just considering every spot here a bit, because having that much wood also means for me that I don't need to be careful about that at all. Alright, there we go. Let's haul that old squirrel home. I'm pretty anxious to die today, honestly. I feel like today might be the day. I mean, yeah, we're going to see if what'll happen or not. Let's feed Roger. And I also might want to have some more power deeper in the room, because I feel like there's a lack of light in this place. You see? I was just talking about it. Alright, so that's 500 threat. We're facing 5 enemies. Okay. So, how are they? No, that's the screen I was looking for. They're preparers, okay. It's foggy, so I don't really want to attack preemptively. But then again, attacking preemptively is almost always the wiser choice. But whatever I do or don't, I gotta be equipping a knife. Oh, there's a poor one. Really hope that I'm going to get a better quality along the lines. So I want to try if I can kill Albucanma before the quadruple squad is closing in, you know. So let's check out this guy. Nothing I gotta be too worried about. Alright. So foggy weather is always bad news for ranged attacks, but alright. I just wanted to aggro this guy and retreat. Why is everybody faster than Galvin? Can somebody explain? I mean, 4.6 cells. So why is Galvin slower than that? What's slowing her down? Like seriously, what's slowing her down? Why is she slower than that? I don't understand it. That's something I really don't get at this point, but whatever. No, Galvin, come on! Get in one shot, please. Oh, well. Ah, thank you. So from this point on, the movement speed of Albucanma is lowered enough, and I'm going to let Garen have a bite of food. Never let your combatants fight hungry. That's a guaranteed way of serving mental breakdowns. along the way. So, because the combat hasn't ensued yet, for some weird reason, Albucanma is always retreating. Okay, so they're now attacking officially, and that's the point where I want to fight in a way that I keep luring them as much as I can into my traps. Alright, so let's check out my enemies. Is there anybody... Okay, there's a jogger. Alright, steadfast, brawler, brawler. Oh my god, these guys are pros. I mean, melee 7, melee 13, melee 11. That's the only guy not knowing what he's doing. Melee 5, even that is not too bad. Wow. So I'll definitely try and avoid those fights wherever I can, honestly. So, yo, whale, you're supposed to be slowed down by that. Let's kite further. I have more traps, and I should be using them, honestly. Okay, Garen is going to be overrun by this. But it's not like I can really change that. So, do I have any animals I can put onto mastery here? Yeah, we can. Shouldn't I be able to release them under these circumstances? So what I'm doing here is absolutely a nightmare. We're never going to win like this. Alright, I got one guy downed, but apart from that, I really gotta be retreating here at this point. Can just hope that they're going to trigger enough traps to put into flight at some point. Alright, there we go. Let's keep retreating. I just hope that Garen doesn't bleed to death in the meantime. No immediate danger. Awesome. Okay. So let's use this route. There we go. They're fleeing now. That was exactly what I was hoping for, that at some point they having too many losses here. So Carl is going to die soon. My animals are actually suffering more than my enemies. Okay, than Garen. Alright, so Weasel, death in 5 hours, alcohol addiction, I don't care. No reason to save you. Let's tend to the animals. Alright, so Albucanma is the only person still thinking that this is not over yet. Alright, I just didn't realize. Stupido. Alright, there's fire on my wind turbine. But honestly, if I let my ward die, that would be the bigger loss. So I want to treat that poor thing. And we're going to rebuild that wind turbine later. Don't care. Oh well. Maybe I'll do both, okay? So there we go. So... Wow, that was a spicy raid. Okay, gonna tend to Carl now before Carl dies. That would be a shame. My animals really were heroic here, and they deserve all the treatment they can get. Okay, that was very, very scary to say the least. But I did it somehow. Well, the traps did it mostly. Poor Garen. And Roger is starving again. Roger's always starving. Alright. You gotta be eating something too, my friend. Visitors. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Okay, so Garen is also starving. Ah, and he's dying by now. No immediate danger turned into immediate danger. Alright, let's feed the guy. And things are starting to be more normal from here on. Okay, my warg can walk again. And, yeah, well, Galvin will most likely collapse due to exhaustion at some point, but, it doesn't matter. We got it. I mean, everything's fine now. Everything's actually fine now. Wow. That was, very, very scary. A fleeing count being, chased by a man-hunting monkey. Alright, Kuros, get over here. I think there's a really, really high chance that the man-hunting monkey will just run into one of my traps, and that's the end of the man-hunting monkey. It's sure a certain chance that this might happen. Okay, so let's check out my visitors. I'm going to sell off the old clothing nobody wants anymore. There's a tech print pack for it. These jump pack tech prints, they're like, I don't know. Ever since they are new to the game, they're getting very, very heavily promoted, to say the least. Going to make sure that I'll have a few units of medicine available here. Oh, never mind, I don't need to sell the short bow. I have a few pieces of silver. Okay. So, yeah, I don't see the monkey anymore, honestly. I think it's dead already. Having so many traps here, I'm not too surprised at all. Oh, look at that! Kuros is doing some wound tending for us. Good guy. Alright. There goes the shuttle, and alright. So we're going to have some psycasts. What a good thing. I mean, that's really a good thing. Alright, Garen is tending to Carl. Bang. So what's up here? Burden. Yes! Oh man, Burden is such a good spell under these circumstances. Okay, so things I did notice out of that. I want more animals, because obviously animals were a really, really good way of saving myself in the last situation. Because I noticed that most of the action was being done by my animals. So Galvin, yeah, okay. I'm absolutely okay with Galvin tending to my animals, because it's just increasing her skill rating even more. Alright, so it's time to do some cookery, I'd say. There we go. So one thing I want to do here is I'm going to turn everything on a priority 2, except for hauling. So as long as there's something to haul, Garen will always haul now, because I'm not accepting this anymore. There are things lying outside in the rain, and it's making me crazy to see them lying outside in the rain, you know? Okay. So, refueling, very good. Okay. So, I'd say handling is, I'm not going to turn the handling off from Garen anymore. I think we really need that. Okay, so another thing I really need is a crematorium. Because at this point, I'm already having way too many corpses in my storage here, and I want to get that away. And obviously, I'm not having enough wood either. Oh man, so many things to be done. Okay, so let's force some wood chopping. Oh god, Galvin is a little bit hungry. Okay. So let's see what Garen will do during the next few days. Alright. Sleepy, sleepy. Man, that raid was scary. Wow. So, overall, I was quite happy with how things went off, though. But I wasn't happy with a few things here. But if we look at the triggered traps, I mean, it's quite clear that the traps were the actual game breakers here. No traps, no wins. Alright. Okay. Well. There's corpses in the freezer now. I don't like that. Boom rat self-tame. Yeah, why not? Why not? So I'm going to assign my warg to unrestricted areas because I don't feel like it's a smart thing to do. Alright. So my animals are getting some training again now. That's pretty good. Because the attack training was certainly something I would have needed there quite badly. Okay. I'll let Garen do the feeding here, because we're really in need of wood to replenish those traps. Because no wood, no traps. Also, I want these components, and I want them hauled now. So there's a big ol' ambrosia sprout back there. Might be a good idea to pick that stuff up to sell it. Alright. But first off, I really want to have that crematorium. That's, I don't know. There's so many bodies at this point we need to take care of. Just too many. Alright, needs a meditation spot, of course. Visitors are leaving, and I'm going to turn down her psi focus to 12.5%. If the rating is too high, your peeps are always very, very keen on what do I lost my thought. Not so it can't be that important then. Ah yeah, here. If you keep that rating too high, your guys are just meditating like crazy, and they're spending so much time on meditation then. It's not even really useful to spend that much time on meditation if you're not really needing it. Like, if I rack up an insane amount of spell points, it's no use if I don't use them, you know? Alright, so let's put down the crematorium right into Garen's room. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but, oh well, let's make it there. Oh, look! Struck compacted machinery. Now that's awesome. So only 150 granite blocks necessary. That's not too much. So let's haul them chunks. All of them. Okay. There we go. And then I'll finally have a crematorium, because overall the amount of enemies will only be getting higher and higher. I mean, at some point I'll be able to count on Roger, and Roger is not the worst of people, you know. He's very good with plants and animals, and I already made up my mind that I want to have a army, you know. So the alpacas were able to be trained on intermediate levels, so I want to tame away more of those. It's also pretty cool to have a herd of alpaca and use them as a meat shield, basically. Also, they give me crazy amounts of wool, which is also not too bad. Alright. I wanted to cancel her job, but not the crematorium. Dang. So sad. Well, let's do it again. Crematorium is a damn long job, and I wanted her to have food before she keeps working on that, you know. Never mind me, though. We're going to continue on that tomorrow. And then Garen is allowed to cremate more bodies. As morbid as this might sound, I don't care. Okay, so I want to be restocking my traps ASAP. It's one of the most important things to me to do next, because I feel like they helped me a ton, and I don't want to send Galvin to bed before my spike traps are replenished. I'm afraid I'm getting attacked again soon. And I'm probably not wrong about that. There we go. It's better. Now you can go to sleep, dear. Okay. So that must have been the monkey. Pretty sure that the monkey triggered that one. Alrighty, friends, it's time to end episode 5. I didn't expect to be that lucky, but there we are. So, feel free to drop me a comment. As you all know, I love to hear from you. And leave a thumbs up on that video if you enjoyed your ride. And leave a subscription on the channel if you want to help me out. It really helps a ton to get new subscriptions. And yeah, you can turn on the notifications if you want to. I don't mind if you don't. And most importantly, you can also find my Discord server in the description below, and down there you'll find my release schedule for my YouTube productions and a lot of nice people, among them me. Well, that was quite obvious, wasn't it? But whatever you do or don't, it's completely fine as long as you're having a great time, and I hope we're going to see each other soon again. So have a good time, and bye-bye.